transdisciplinary and translational. So this is very much required, and I will be telling, or I will be discussing on why this title is given to the topic of highest importance nowadays in view of the demand of the present times of our, you can make it as a Make India or Atmanirbhar Bharat or Digital India, whatever it is. So with that hint, this to whatever I learned, because I cannot visualize without any experience and understanding of our main problems of the industries. Otherwise, this is almost a waste, whether it is a academics or research without understanding practical problems. You may give any solutions that may be useless. So I learned all this from my parents. They are also working in mines, and my guides, Professor R.D. Singh Saab and Professor D.P. Singh Saab, Dr. T.N. Singh Saab, who was the director of CIMFAR, under whom I was working for the PhD, MTech and BTech projects, and my beloved father, Singam Aile, was an employee where I visited the interest to Mukund Reddy Saab and other already have mentioned here, along with my family members, Ujjwala, Jayadarshana, Sai, Srija, who have been helpful in doing all this. Then this is not made only specially for this purpose. I have been working on these areas of specially
yeah. Sir, 1 minute, sir. Sir, yes. On your behalf, shall we run this PPT, sir? That will be on full screen.
It is up to you. But only thing is that you do it after some time, where I will be showing some video that is not kept in that. Okay, sir. Up to that time, just I will show through this, and after that we can go into that. Okay, sir. Right. So these I have been working since my joining as a professor in 2006 with a simple mission of whatever 2 decades of my research, especially in Ministry of Mines, National Institute of Rock Mechanics, and also CSIR labs in the rock engineering. As a scientist there, try to do something, and all those things to be translated or transformed to our next generation. That has been my motto with which I came in the 2006 as a professor here. And the meantime, I delivered so many national and international seminars, conferences on these transdisciplinary and translational issues. As I showed, I think it is going back. Okay. So the purpose ultimately of this webinar or this talk will be to give to our next generations, including presently those who are working, maybe our faculty, scholars, those who are interested really in contributing something to our mining engineering, to the principles of rock engineering, or to the mining industries in the transdisciplinary these areas, whether it is in by way of research and academics, and that applications of ECE, electronics, computer science, as our Sarvade Saab nicely explained, all the branches where I used to have many very senior professors in our institute and other institutes in India, and also nowadays some people from other countries also as a co-investigators we have been working on different areas. And before we give any talk, then I had a bad habit of giving some food for thought to my participants, especially my young and energetic next generation students and scholars, not for our seniors. Please pardon me, it is for our next generations, some food where you have to think and while discussions that may help, but all these are not meant for everybody. Here, especially when I talk about this, our mining has been considered as a damaging to the environment as well as the stability, safety, other issues are very important. And here I should, as an academician at present, for 1.5 decades as a professor, observing all in the various board meetings, more than 80% of our engineers very big billion-dollar question or crores of rupees question to everybody, whether you are in India or other countries, where we should make it more usable. And here, our next generation, scientists, scholars, and students should be like a KFC chicken, where they should give some solutions to the practical problems, not the problems of 10 years back or 50 years back, which we read from Statham book, or those who read UMS volumes, our fellow mining engineers. I was told by our surveyor staff that there are many non-mining engineers are also there in this. So that also I looked into. That's why I kept few more related to mining also. Then
Sir,
for all these, yes.
Sir, sorry for interpretation, sir. Actually, your text is not visible, sir.
Oh, I
thank
see.
you, sir.
Then you make it now you just share it. When that video that comes, I will ask you. Okay, sir. That is very good. Now
sir,
you go to this slide number. Yeah. Whatever.
Choose the screen, sir. Instead of PPT, while sharing, again, sir, stop sharing from your side and then share the screen instead of PPT.
Okay. So now I am doing that. Let me do that. Now I am stopping sharing. Okay, sir. I did like that. And now you want me to do.
Screen, sir. Not the PPT.
Again, click the button, sir, share, and then in the sharing window, there will be a screen.
In the sharing one, right click I have to do, or no?
No, sir. Just click the share.
Yeah, screen number 1.
Screen number 1. Yes,
okay, I did that. Yes.
One more, sir. Now, in that below, there will be a video button will be there at the bottom. So you have to click that also. Then video will also play.
Okay, sir. No problem. Now are you able to see? Now I can make it full screen.
You make it.
Now you
full screen.
I did like that. Let me see whether that is workable or not. Okay, sir. Are you able to see?
Yes, it's working, sir. Working.
Very
sir.
Nice, sir. Okay,
yeah, that small window, sir, coming on the top.
Oh, that I have to close it. Minimize.
Minimize it. Minimize.
Yeah.
Okay, I minimize. Okay, sir. Right. Okay. Thank you very much for timely suggestion. Now, what we look forward for is our whatever is the next generation scholars, students, or scientists, engineers. They should be ready from when they leave our institutions, or when they are working also, like a KFC chicken, where, as we used to say, ready to solve the solutions. That means first they should understand the problem, then only they can solve it. So the probable solution may be, that's what I used to give a lot of emphasis, impetus on these. That is a transdisciplinary translational research of rock engineering. And then whatever we do, that should be also given to the next generations, that is through academics and all. That's what I used to keep this word of academics in this. And that can be as a part of whether it is a BTech, MTech, PhD, postdoc, DSc, whatever it is. So that type of habit should be inculcated in our next generations. And here, as I said, that audience will get some knowledge on these transdisciplinary areas of rock engineering and the scope of various disciplines as already we discussed, and its applications for the mining industries. And my one more emphasis will be nowadays our ministry mines and ministry coal, which are more related to, and of course there is no bar, we can do projects through bar, DST and other, including DBT also like that. So after hearing to this, some of our next generation, our engineers, scientists, and presently working, and those who are interested to work, to contribute something to the mines or the mining industries to improve the safety, and ultimately I will be giving more emphasis on the sustainable mining with due regard to our president of CSIR, none other than our Narendra Modi sir, who has been striving hard, and that sustainability, everything I will be trying to cover in this, highlighting the importance of this. So my outline will be, don't worry, this will not be so many things. It is just, since we are talking about the rock engineering, I should give at least for some people who are very new. I know some electronics engineers are also there. Some of my executive PhD scholars, more than around 12 to 15 PhD scholars are also there. Some of them are here, and others from different states from electronics, computer science. So rock engineering, little bit we talk, and then research in the rock engineering giving importance to the sustainable mining and all this. With a my main theme has been stability, safety, and sustainability. In between, because of this COVID-19, we added these health issues also that is very much required. And ultimately, it is a 3 eyes. This is something like a Lord Shiva opening the third eye. This is an institute industry interaction. Unless that is there, if something is missing, and that may go as a waste and may be there as a dustbin or like a library or somewhere to give some MRR rankings to some persons, but that may not serve the problems of the real industrial problems. I can give n number of examples depending on the interest and the interaction of my involvement in various high power committees in the when there are disasters in the industries and rock mechanics applications as a scientist of Ministry of Mines as well as CSIR, including our international arbitration case, Professor Freitas, and so many people like that. There is a number list. So here some thrust areas also I will be trying to cover so that that may inspire some of our future generations of our scientists and presently working scientists interested to really contribute with their whole heart, with as a mission and vision to improve the safety and at least to save at least one life. That has been my mission. I used to inculcate that habit into my scholars, BTech, MTech, PhD, whatever they are, to at least in your lifetime, if you save by research, do as a literate, whatever so-called we call, if you can save one life and after janam done ho gaya, you can look in that way. That is the greatest mission. And role of different departments also we can discuss like that. And rock engineering, it is a simple, this is a discipline ultimately for stable excavations in the rock. And that stable excavation in the mines is my priority for today. And then the emphasis will be on digitization and ICT, as I told you, so that this transdisciplinary and translational. And there comes our third eye, that industry, which to be opened and which is missing in many reputed institutions. I can take with that liberty as a involvement, my personal involvement in many projects and institutions like CSIR and ARM, whatever, and many IITs and IITs in India, if not in some other countries also. Some of the present demands of our country, Government of India, is our Make India, Atmanirbhar Bharat, Digital India, some issues I would like to cover in our rock engineering and mining industries. Here, I tried to just see in the morning and yesterday night, just to see what is something which is of transdisciplinary nature, and especially application of this digital format, that is a digitization, where we can manage, and there is a lot of scope in manipulation and analysis, sharing of knowledge is required, and unless with ethics of engineering, here I would like to tell you, because of my 2 decades as a scientist solving some of the problems of the mining industries, and also initiating some new experimental trials and some of the circulars of DGMS based on our research, indigenous research. I can say something which is missing and which many of our smart generations, because there is a lot of manipulation can be done, scope is there with computerization and all those things, but now my we can say appeal and I advocate that people should not try to manipulate and try to give sincerely, dedicatedly the data. If that may be a wrong data, maybe because of some limitations, confessions of any mistake should be clearly mentioned, even if you are giving any SNT reports or any papers, and that is ultimate purpose of doing any research for that matter. And this, don't worry, this is from some of our very beloved friends from China. They just, I would like to show you, don't worry, we are not importing any bombs for Deepavali in this China, but sharing knowledge is very important. This has no boundaries. So our knowledge should flow like a river water and should not be stored like a pond water. I used to tell all the time, and I learned from my father, as I told you, in sharing the knowledge and spreading. So this is something what I could see where this type of information, the digitization, where data acquisition, data standardization, and database maintaining, the networking, then visualization, and new methods such as photogrammetry and wireless sensor networks. And there are so many lists waiting for further development. These are all required, and I am very happy to tell our august audience and participants, including very senior, beloved seniors, and my dear juniors also, that some of these areas my beloved scholars are working, and some people already, they did excellent work of industry oriented one, not just to keep in the library or increasing the number in MRR or anything like that. It is an application to the industries. And here the key issue, as I told, is that recent advances in the digitization and the rock mechanics, whatever I was trying to tell you, and its applications for our mining industries. And ultimately my emphasis will be, unless we do anything with sustainability, that will not stand for a long time. And there the key issues of digitization, as mentioned by some of our beloved friends, as I told you, data standardization and 3D modeling and then visualization, digital and numerical integration, artificial intelligence and data mining. Here this artificial intelligence related, I would like to tell some of my experience as a member or as an advisory to our Center of Excellence in Artificial Intelligence, recently inaugurated by our Honorable Chief Minister in Bhubaneswar in CET campus recently. They are doing wonderful work, and our Sri Ipsita Saab is heading that, and we used to have a lot of meetings to conduct the areas and enter into those areas where people could not dare to enter, that is in the mining areas. With my limited experience of 1.5 decades, even in the academics and dealing with other than mining engineer, that is computer science and other electronics and other groups. And I have seen so many people who used to get worried after showing the mines. They used to think that this is not cup of my tea or cup of my coffee. This is not like a Miss India. I say that Miss India, they say, the tea is not cup of my coffee, something like that. Okay. So those people used to think that this is not their cup of tea, right? They missed. There is a Miss India. And now I say that those who are really interested to contribute, that is an adventurous job that is there in the mining, and without mining nothing is there. Even this computer or whatever cheap sensors are made of the materials from mining, and that has such an important role to play. And really those who are really interested to contribute will enter into those areas of adventure, those who could not dare to think. That is where the research lies. And here some more techniques to be developed further. Automatic identification technology based on digital image. You can have computer vision. Nowadays we talk about the fog computing. Now it is, ye to thanda mausam hai, right? Fog to rahega hi. Now before going the clouds, there is a fog computing, cloud computing, LoRa, IoT. There are some of my students, PhD scholars working, like our Devendra on fog computing, IoT, and for online data and warning of slow failures and so many things, which we recently conducted the Ministry of Mines projects on time domain reflectometry wireless sensor network for Karthik, who is now working as they are all basically from computer science, electronics, microelectronics, electrical, and other group working with me, and they already completed few and working as associate professors in their respective electrical, electronics, and other fields. And other fields are wireless sensor network, intelligent integration technology, application of 3S technologies. Don't get confused with this SD and other things. S is for the sensors. It can be including the remote sensing or GS, whatever. Application of different designs, 3D, 4D. We are looking beyond the 3-dimensional in the 4D, so many things. And now for those who are not from mining, here I would like to show just for a few minutes. Otherwise, I have so many. I have a bad habit, and I used to tell when I was a scientist in Ministry of Mines or our Ministry or CSIR, the only scientists are given that authority or the license to do nonsense things, that means non-science things, then only they can think of something new and new science can be developed. That should be the mission. That's what in my opinion, when really somebody want to contribute, and that should be in line of our beloved Prime Minister Narendra Modi are working hard, very hard to, and why not for only mining or rock engineering? We can do a lot, even contributing to that CSR missions and Ministry Mines, Ministry Coal, whatever, through ISR, MTT and other agencies like Institution of Engineers in India. And now I am trying to play. Let me see whether it plays or not. Now I think it is not getting played. I don't know now. Our Sarvade Saab may help me. It is not being played when I do like that. And let me see here. No, it is not getting played. Okay, don't worry. If somebody is interested, we can play and I can also discuss later. Depending on the time, we'll see. Otherwise, I kept a few interesting things on rock engineering as a part of Ministry of Coal project when I was working as a scientist in National Institute of Rock Mechanics, where a few experimental trials of 3 seams, simultaneous extraction of 3 seams, which was not done even in the international scenario, I can say, and no regulation permits. But there are some solutions required for the industry. There comes what I said, dare to think and then experiment with proper understanding of the problems. So that's where I showed this in the video. I have so many like that for the benefit of our next generations. I used to record the videos also of many investigations where that instrumentation and other things were shown. This basically belongs to 2000 at that time, where this was in RK8 incline and Singareni College Company, that Ministry of Coal project was there. And the next video was on open cast mining, and because of some investigations required, this was there at that time. And here I tried to show how these investigations, rock engineering principles can be applied, starting from measuring with your Brenton compass, and then how to do the design model, and then help the industry to save the lives of the people. All those investigations were shown. This also again some project where there were failures of the mines. And then another one was related to 1998 when I was there presenting in through the Ministry of Mines in 98 when I was a scientist 3, one of the senior most scientists, yet present scientists are there. I was one of the senior most of all these people. Then I was representing and presenting on USBM, NIOSH, and then Mine Safety and Health Administration. Those people, James Kramer, Chris Mark, and other people, and with other Big B and RMT UK and other people with whom I was working for some time on different projects that I tried to show in this. Don't worry, we can see any other time these presentations, these videos. That's what I try to show to give a good understanding of this. Now I think I can go to the full mode. It seems those are only the part of. Now I'm going into the part from here. Is it visible now? I'm making it the screen. Now I made it.
Deepak sir, better to mute all other officers.
Yes, muted.
All are muted, sir. Professor.
I was also muted, right?
Yeah.
Now I think you are able to hear me.
Yes, sir.
Okay, sir. Shall I continue now?
Yes, sir. Please, sir.
Yes, sir. That was a part where I wanted to give something about that videos. Now, if you wish, Sarvade sir, you can share from there if there is any problem from the slide 20. Okay, sir.
Okay,
Now,
sir.
shall I continue now?
Yes, yes, sir. Yes.
Yeah. As I told, the basic inspiration is from our none other than the president of CSIR, our great Narendra Modi sir, working hard, and then with my experiences in the Ministry of Mines and as a scientist, of course, also considering some of the disasters in the mining industries, where personally I was involved in the investigations, in all that. I think you are trying to share it. It is very good. Now you can continue, sir.
Okay.
Sarvade sir, please. Now you can make it full screen and then share it so that we can continue.
Yes. Is
Okay,
it
sir.
visible now, sir?
Yes, sir. Now for me it is visible. I hope it is visible for all. Okay, sir.
Yeah.
Shall I continue now? Now this
Okay.
happens, sir.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Okay, right, sir. So, as I told, our three important issues when it comes to 3 I's, as I told. Considering all these, just I try to say something more. And yes, next, please. Next, बहुत बार बोलना पड़ेगा मुझे. Okay, sir. Now you see, whoever is working, so they may be thinking about this. Majority of the people, I don't say everybody, majority of the people may be thinking about money, money and money. But that is a useless, many people know in this COVID-19 period where we don't know. But here, academics and research, they are two sides of the coin. And this academics and research, when you go, now just next, so here, now that is the reason why, now you see, even our beloved scientist Einstein sir is also seeing with his open eyes. And then he is talking about whatever the third eye and whatever Lord Shiva, Krishna, Allah, whatever it is, when it will be opened, right? So that is possible only. It cannot be opened by everybody who just cannot understand the mining problems. They cannot even try to open it, right? No, so 21. Yes, they cannot open that. That requires understanding of the mining industrial problems. That's what is the key. That's where rock engineering principles are required. There we are giving more emphasis today. Next, please. So there are so many problems in the world, but there are again in the many institutions and many departments are there. Many departments are there to serve, to try to solve, if not solving everything, try to solve. And here I would like to tell you, as far as geomechanics or rock mechanics is concerned, even our forefather used to consider our forefathers and other people, even a numerical analysis word itself should not be used. He has written in the some of their books, only modeling can be told, because whatever models of crores what we are using as some of our next science or whatever faculty or somebody working without proper understanding the problem, they may think garbage in, garbage out, beautiful figures, beautiful graphs and beautiful reports. That will not serve the purpose. They should understand the problem, then only it will be possible. For that, it is very much required to understand this, and for these problems, there are so many departments. And since I am from NIT, National Institute of Technology, Rourkela, I also should say for 1-2 minutes only about we have 20 departments where we have been working together, starting from my 2006, I will tell you so many, but with the constraint of the time, I will do like that. Next, please. So in that way, our mission has been to advance and spread the knowledge, and ultimately for the welfare of the humanity. Our wealth is a byproduct. Don't think for this. This will come automatically, and that, as I told you again and again, I re-emphasize, re-advocate in various forums through science and technology. It is very, very, very are the best way to create this wealth by welfare of the humanity. And whatever we create, it should spread like river water should flow, should not be just kept in the pond, which may become useless later. Next, please. So this, next, please. Now you can be fast. Yes. So this I need not explain further, but these are our NIT rankings. Next, please. At present, only in the morning I kept this, so that when I am talking from our beloved NIT Rourkela, I should also tell something about our rankings. The next, please. Somewhere we are 11th, somewhere in the grade. Now here, for solving any problems, as I told you, we have to look deep into the nature. That nature now we limit to our mines, mining industries. And by that, looking into this, you will understand everything better. Even our Einstein said nicely based on his experiences. But let me share my experiences. Next, please. So the only source of that knowledge is by experience. Next. And that experience is very much required, and that there should be proper policies also for the government or the institutions, whatever it is. One of that is our CSIR policy, as I told you, since I was for about a decade as a scientist in CSIR, CSIR, SIMFAR and all, I can take that liberty to talk about all this research and all, at least in India. And here, in our CSIR mission and vision document, it is clearly mentioned transdisciplinary leadership is very much required. This is $1 billion question, and there this should be nurtured so that we can really develop and help the industries. Next, please. Next, please. And that mission and vision, and along with that, our Ministry of Mines, and there comes the survey exploration of minerals, whether it is petroleum, atomic minerals, whatever it is. This is just taken from the mission or from the website of that. Next, please. So that later I will be talking something more about this Ministry Coal and Ministry Mines, and where our rock engineering principles with transdisciplinary groups we can do something for the sustainability, as you have seen in the previous slide. Don't worry, sir, we can. So how $1 billion or crores worth of question is, can mining be ever be sustainable? So it is a highly debatable question. Everybody will say, or even I also can say, or 99% of the people say, seeing or observing the conditions in the mines and all, that this cannot be sustainable. This itself is unsustainable, because you are breaking the rock, then how it can be sustainable? You are making so much of pollution, how it can be sustainable? But there is a possibility. There is a possibility, and that possibilities we can discuss, and we can make it more cleaner, more efficient, and more prosperous human societies by our mining. And next, and bridge to the sustainability. Next, please. That is possible. And for me, as a very simple man in my life, I consider my sustainability in very simple terms, so that a layman from nothing, he need not know anything to understand this. What is the meaning of sustainability? Here, it is a simple relationship of a mother and baby. Suppose the milk is a mineral for us from our mother earth, and we are all babies, I mean the human or people. And now the sustainable mining or sustainable practice of milking is, or taking minerals is, when our mother is happy while giving milk and the baby is very happy while taking milk. Now this is the earth and public. Now I need not tell you, after telling the philosophy of my simple idea of mother and baby in milking or taking the minerals from our beloved mother, our eternal mother. Now where we stand as far as this, is the earth and public happy while mining? Right, next please. And there we should utilize as a scientist, as an engineer, as a researcher, and this is not only I am telling, this is from the United Nations agenda for 2030. They have given 17 sustainable development goals. They are ensuring lasting protection for the planet and its natural resources. Here I would like to tell you that one of our beloved Director General of CSIR, P.K. Janasar, with whom we have been running another journal where I am in the Sustainable Planet. This is a journal from Bhubaneswar, where I am also in the editorial board, and we used to conduct many national events, especially seminars, conferences, through Professor G.K. Rai Sahab and our Jana Sahab, who is a former Director General of CSIR. whom we have been continuously discussing even in the last week, in the last day. We have a continuous contact so that we can do something more in line with our Honorable Prime Minister and Honorable Chief Minister of our Odisha in our Make India or Atmanirbhar Bharat or Digital India and all sustainable mining as a whole. And this has so many dimensions: economic, social, and environmental. And here I don't want to talk much about this environmental, economic, or these things, but more about the rock engineering. Next, please. Yes. So when I talk, I already something about me was told by our Sarvade sir. I need not tell, but these ideas already I dedicated myself from in the next slide itself, where I learned to talk about this or do something where I am very much satisfied. Abhi to main buddha ho gaya. I am very much satisfied with my contributions. Where from the Singareni, where I was working as explosive testing at that time in 1980s, and then strata control with the CMRS at that time. And then during CSIR period with CDF France and Germany hydraulic mining, and then transdisciplinary groups with physics, geology, where I can take so many names, but not the time now. And with NIRM, where we are involved in so many disciplines, almost all the disciplines. I had the privilege to work and trying to understand all the disciplines to my limited knowledge about the ground control, rock fracture mechanics, physics, geology, and we have international arbitration, as I told against Professor S.S. Peng and Professor Feiras long back on different scientific issues. If somebody is interested, of course, I have a lot of, we can share. Our next generation will be utilizing that. And NDT, non-destructive testings, whether it is rock and so many things. Even still we are working along with the DRDO scientist, Professor Mamita Madam, also on this testing for crack detection, which is a terra-ray, where a simple X-rays and other rays are used even for some kinds of detection. Terra-rays can be used, are being used, which can be utilized for our mining, for cracks, so many things we can talk. And while leaving from NIRM, I had that collaborative project with one of my best friend, Gautam. He may be near verge of retirement on transdisciplinary, that is a nature. He's a mechanical engineer from IIT Kharagpur. I initiated that project and almost was through, and later I left as a professor in 2006. So this is the initiation already I had, but not just now, of this transdisciplinary nature of doing works. Next, please. Next, please. Yes. So now at this stage, already we involved so many people from different departments since I joined here in the transdisciplinary groups of computer science and other people. At present, more than 100 projects I conducted, about 11 are ongoing now. Next, please. Next, please. Yes. So ongoing projects are related to methods of coal mining, slope stability, strata control, blasting, protection of surface features, underground atmosphere, may not be rock engineering, but except the last, we have all that areas which are related to all this rock engineering. Next, please. And the interested students, definitely they can join in my projects, which are already ongoing. Some of them are ongoing. We have ample money in that to fund them, whether they are from other countries also we can fund. If they are really interested to contribute, not just for the sake of a degree on the paper, to really contribute. My journey of this already I told you, my beloved scholars already completed their PhDs and working as associate professors and all from computer science, electronics, electrical and other DDR applications, slope monitoring, power quality, some wireless sensor, LoRa IoT and other people are working. Next, please. With all these experiences, now I don't want to say many things about transdisciplinary research. Sarvade, you can go little bit faster in these areas about this transdisciplinary research, because many people may not appreciate or understand better. Next, we can be little bit faster, and ultimately there will be anti-disciplinary also when you talk about transdisciplinary. There's a very interesting point to debate, of course, not now. And the importance of transdisciplinary issues, little bit already you understood. I used to tell even now also, as a scientist for 2 decades, I tried to do something as a core mining engineer, and that is the reason why I wanted to include transdisciplinary groups, which is not at all possible as a scientist in either CMR and ARM. At that time, with that setup at that time, if I am working in mining methods, I will work only in mining methods, not in application of computer science or blasting or some other things. This is some of the areas where given me ample opportunities to serve better our mining community in future and train our next generations. So our translational research is whatever is there, it should be transformed for the better society and health. Next, please. And it should not. This is a translational, transdisciplinary and transformational research that linking with that. Next, please. We can go a little bit faster, at least still I say. So ultimately, this is from the basic science. Here, why I am talking about this basic science is where it's a very simple technique. For cancer detection, when a Terra ray or the gamma ray or the X-ray, whatever people are using for different purpose. So it is a cancer cell, which is a simple physics, chemistry. When this is a cancerous, that will have some water content. When you pass these rays, then whatever signal you receive and do image processing, computer vision, whatever we do. So there we will be getting the different anomalies which can be utilized for this T-ray for cancer detection in the cells, even in the breast cancer and other things. So same thing can be used for our crack detection in the mines. So that's what I would like to say in that way. So translational, transformational, transdisciplinary, what is required in that communications development of these. This is very much required. A $1 billion question is how much it is being implemented. We should implement it. Next, please. We can be a little faster now. Please. Transdisciplinary research. Here, our rock engineering. Basically, transdisciplinary means you are really creating a new concept here. That is very much important. And it is theoretical or methodical, and ultimately it is a translational, it is transformational of the nature that we are doing. That is a ethic or the basic backbone behind that. Next, please. Next, please. So now I need not tell, there are limitations. That's why I don't say to do any interdisciplinary. Next, please. Or multidisciplinary. Next, please. Or only single disciplinary, but right? So it requires TTIORA, that is transdisciplinary, translational, industry-oriented research and academics. That is the word I try to propagate, or if it is understood to our next generations, they can take forward at least to save or implement in a better sustainable mining operations in the future, if not mining in the international scenario. Next, please. Next. So the step ahead can be integrative studies. Next. And another step ahead can be, now it is very simple for those to understand as a layman. When somebody is doing as a multidisciplinary research, their groups will be different. Somebody is electronics man, computer science man, with his numerical models, with his instrumentation, with his collection of the data, with his ANN technique, ASP technique, whatever. They will be working in their own group or without understanding. But there can be interdisciplinary, few people can try to understand. Next, please. But something more required, next, please. More required for transdisciplinary research where everybody is interacting. Next, please. And that's where it is missing, which is very much required, and that is not very easy. We can see, I will explain for those who are interested to really implement in their industries or in their institutions of research or academics in future in the country or other countries. So you can learn many things from your school education to the university level, and still there are so many institutions at the school level only with this transdisciplinary nature is missing. Okay, that is that habit to be inculcated. Next, please. Go fast. Sarvade sir. Go fast. Yes. So there is a sky is also not the limit. That's why I kept up to that. And ultimately just to encourage our next generations, whatever you are doing, your BTech, MTech, PhD, DSc or any S&T projects, your main aim should be proper skills and problem solving, rather than a gift of just memory builder, only just building the memory and giving the rank or a degree certificate that will not solve the problems. So the challenges there are so many challenges in these transdisciplinary things. Next, please. Next, please. Next. Yes. So working across disciplines is very hard, and there are so many range of institutional barriers to this is a transdisciplinary research. TDR, I kept it is not in that way, how we sufficient knowledge about how this TDR work or transdisciplinary research is done. And for that, the leaders in that, whether it's an institution, whether it's research or industries, they should have that proper knowledge that is very much required and a billion-dollar question. And we should develop that in the future generations. And ultimately, TDR programs take time to build consensus. And now there are so many challenges. I don't want to talk about this, but we have to create the new knowledge to integrate your approaches. Next, please. Next. I will tell you where. Next, please. So ultimately here, next. Now, these are some areas where I have been involved, even with LVPI, LV Prasad Institution, also on these transdisciplinary institutions, and the DRDO scientists on these terraria applications and on different areas, right, and biotechnology and other groups. This is the same thing. Now you can go fast. These are not deleted at that time. Fast. Next, please. Next, fast. Please. As I told you, since the days when I joined after my two decades as a scientist, then I tried to involve all the branches. When I was head of the department also at that time, I take it as a privilege to say that we started taking since 2006-07, when our computer science and other groups we involved in our PhD programs. And that's where I made, at least as a mission from my side. And these are the ways where I used to give free local transport, free lodging, free boarding, and many HODs, deans and all people, I used to involve them as co-investigator, taking them to the many mining industrial projects and involving them. This is one of that example. Please, now go further. Fast, yes. These are some other examples. In the so many projects, how that is inculcated or tried, just I try to show here. Next, please. Next. This is vis-a-vis mining, how it can be done. Cohesive research community is required. That is missing, I can say, with my limited experiences of 3.5 decades now. Next, please. Piecemeal knowledge integrations are not sufficient. We have to go further and mining research for that transdisciplinary group. Next. You can be a little bit faster. I will tell you when you should be slow. I will tell you. Training next generation is very important. Next, please. Next. Yes. So here I am showing you some of the groups of my transdisciplinary groups from computer science, electronics, working in the mines. Our team of transdisciplinary research groups. Next, please. This is Karthik, Bhushan, and Devender, and working on IoT, wireless sensor networks, and also complete. This is our Manekar Saab, General Manager R&D, Moil. Now, recently we got 2 more projects through some of our computer science and other electronics groups. Now, these are different recent areas, but they require our applications of computer science and other people, radar and other groups. This is one of the southeastern coalfields where I was involved in some investigations. These are our beloved officers, Veeraswamy, with whom I was working in 1987. Right. Next, please. These are some situations where our computer science electronics people can apply their instrumentation and then data acquisition, artificial intelligence. Now you can go a little bit faster while I am telling. You can keep only for limited time, and then yes, these are some disaster cases in Rajmal. Other cases I have shown some of the Adrial and other projects where rock engineering, other things required. Next, please. You can go a little bit. You can show only for 10 seconds and then go as far as photos are there. These are our groups. They are not from, some are from mining, other from computer science, electronics. Those people I used to involve. They are working. It can be a mechanical engineer, it can be electrical, electronics, and some of these people are already working as directors of mine safety, deputy directors, and other places, and also controller generals, deputy controller in so many places now. Yes, so this is one of the issue I wanted to tell you. I can take the name of our Ashutosh Patri when I was head of the department in 2010. He told me, sir, I want to work on electronics or computer applications like wireless sensor network and all. So that is a time when I started thinking more about it. When my mining engineering student can show interest to work in electronics, wireless sensor network, or IoT and all, why not those people work in the mining industry? That is also one of my inspiration. That's why I am taking this with a good privilege, right? Now, these are some of the issues of real rock engineering. When I take it as a 10th national conference where strata control cell circulars and all were prepared, and I was part of preparation of that circular along with Sibal Saab, Lakshman Saab and other group, and the DGMS, DG and Chairman Narasimha Rao Saab and other people were also there at NIT Rourkela for a couple of days in training, and we trained more than 300-400 strata control engineers through World Bank projects and other people in 2008 to 10 and that period, and later we did a lot of things. Next, please. So these are what the activities we have been doing, and the course is on, you can see in 2008 itself on the instrumentation for improving the safety and other things. Next, please. This is just to give some ideas to the people, those who are really interested. Definitely they can be in contact with me and with my scholars who completed and who are doing their address. Everything is there. These are different wireless sensor networks, applications, and it can be on different fields, institute stress, determination. I have my Subramanian and other people, very senior, and some of my junior scientists at the time of NIRM. They are also there in this. I'm very happy to see them. Those were HODs and other people here. Now you see, in metal mines also we used to conduct this type of conferences, because whatever knowledge generated, it should be brought to the notice of the industries. So we used to go to the industries, and particularly the Hindustan Zinc. Along with me, Sibal Saab was also there as a Director General of Mine Safety on these days. Just he retired during that time. And now you can see, now I can see many people from our ISRM TT are from civil engineering. I know because I met them along with Nick Barton in a conference in Waknagat in the training for what is rock mass rating and your rock mass quality and all. These are our ground control research, what we are doing as a part of this IBM MECL Director General and other their supreme bosses are also there here from different IITs and other institutions. You can see in our lab. Next, please. And our PM Prasad Saab and other people, and their who are the CMDs and all. And then our Center of Excellence, Jayadarshana, Singham Jayadarshana here, who is working in the Center of Excellence and trying to do something in the lines of our Atmanirbhar Bharat. And then I see they are working as a part of that. Then now I need not explain you what is science and technology. Go further, please. And but I need not again explain what is R&D. But they should be understood properly by our present generations or the next generations. Then only they can appreciate better. That is the reason why I try to show some beautiful even pics of our Einstein also here, beloved scientist. What is the meaning of research and development? I need not tell you, but these are useful and they should be properly understood. In the Ministry of Mines, next please. Ministry of Coal, and next please. And as a part of it, now some thrust areas, these are already available. Now here I want to just ask our Sarvade Saab how much more time I can take. Accordingly, I can discuss. Sarvade Saab, because these are some areas I wanted to explain little bit to the people who are interested. Sorry, these are the areas really I wanted to say something where if some people are really interested to apply rock engineering as a part of that thrust areas identified by our Ministry Mines and Ministry Coal. Of course, that is already there in the websites and other places. But since I worked in many projects, whether it is SNT project or consultancy and all, that's why I asked you. These are the how much more time our Sarvade Saab can tell me.
You can take another 10-15 minutes.
Okay, sir. Yes. No, because this is very simple. Ramayan can be told within 10 minutes or 10 days also is not sufficient. Okay, so that's why I would like to complete this within 9 minutes, Sarvade Saab. So there are 8 minutes, so that at least we can have some time for interaction if somebody is really interested. Right. So these are the different areas, and some of the areas in color are related to some are rock engineering also, and some areas where I work. That's why I kept in the color. Other are in the black and white. and that is a black box. Anybody can open, and we can do a lot of things. Next, please. It can be ground control and clean coal technologies. Next, please. These are different areas already there in the website, but next, please. I would like to give more emphasis on rock engineering related things. Next. These are different areas. Yes, please. Here, this I want to say. So this is already there. Innovation and indigenization is a primary aspect. Then I would like to reiterate again and again our president of CSIR, where Prime Minister of India calls for Atmanirbhar Bharat through innovation and indigenization. Under Make India concept, here I add Digital India also, and it is a need of the hour for indigenization of different technology through Indian manufacturing. It is not only Indian manufacturer or anything, it is not only for coal industries. Of course, this is not, I am not telling from my side, this is there in the first area, which I am trying to re-emphasize, re-advocate, where we should do work more, and our mission should be proper implementation to save the lives, to make it more sustainable mining practices, and RFID and wireless sensors. So many things are there in this. Next, please. And indigenous development IoT enabled technologies, whether it is for long wall, shields, safety, productivity, whatever. Next, please. Like that, machine learning, artificial intelligence, automated mine management. It can cover your drones, even drones inside the mines, virtual reality, augmented reality, extended reality, and mining, whether it can be underground, open cast, whatever. And just yesterday we were having a meeting with Mizoram people, very much interested. Even in developing the sensors, I felt very happy. Now they are preparing an SNT proposal for the ministries now. So these are some Make India and other, which is inspired by our president of our CSIR, right? Similarly, Ministry of Coal mines related areas are as follows. Now you can go further because of this time, mining methods. It can be, in addition to that, there are some other areas for perfect ground control technologies, optimizing this. Next. Now you can be fast, Sarvadesa, to keep up the time. It can be related to safety, go further, disaster management, equipment utilization, role of different departments. Now I can tell n number of examples based on my limited experience of whatever, 3.5 decades out of the 20 years as a scientist in the premier research institutions, whatever core research I could do, I tried my best to do that. And then underground mining, scope of transitional research. Next, please. You can be a little bit more faster. Yes, it can be, now this photograph you can see where our fellow miners are working. Now if you are really interested, let us contribute something with our whatever science, research, you see. Now you go further. These are different typical situations you can see where rock engineering can be applied. Next. Then you can see that these are different support systems where wireless sensor networks, you can go next, where you can apply miner for improving safety, monitoring. Next. It can be the health monitoring of equipments. Next. You can go fast now. He's one of our PhD scholars working on different, it can be machine utilization. This can be different sensors. This can be some other open cast. Next. You can be a little bit more faster. Slope stability, because these are the disasters. Now these are the places. Here you can stop for a while, where these are the disasters where 2 of my PhD scholars were there working on that. Dead bodies are there, 5 dead bodies which we could not remove even now, doing their research. Okay, this is the way how I look at if we are really interested to contribute something. I don't say that you should work on dead bodies, but when the demand, when the necessity comes, there, that is a real research. It is not a degree on the paper to take and roam on the roads, but with a capacity, improving the skills to solve the problems in line with our Atmanirbhar, Make India, whatever Digital India, by any disciplines. That is a requirement. These are different issues, challenges. You can go further. You can be fast now. Within 2 minutes you want to finish, you can do the 2 minutes fast. You can make in that way, right? These are different challenges, different utilization areas. It can be fly ash, where we are doing it. You can see JPL mines, South in modeling techniques. Next. You go fast now, to the end. And this is a recent things. I try to show different technologies. Some may be repeated there. Action plan for that, what we can do fast, look forward. And here you can stop little before, because when I say something, if I cannot talk about tunneling, so then our ISRMTT people may feel that everything is given, breakfast दिया, lunch के बाद क्या है, वो दही नहीं दिया साउथ में, और ब्रेकफास्ट के बाद चाय और काफी नहीं दिया, ऐसा सोचेगा. इसलिए थोड़ा चाय काफी के लिए, दही के लिए मैं ये रखा हूँ, my beloved friends and all my beloved seniors and dear students and scholars and all our participants. So about rock engineering for tunnels, I was involved somewhere in projects in Himachal Pradesh for designing, monitoring and numerical modeling and other things, whatever we were doing as a scientist from Ministry of Mines at that time. Now you can go further. So these are now here I take with a deep condolences to one of our tunneling technology expert, C. Nagaraj Garu, who had his last breath just last week. Really, I take it as a privilege to offer my condolences to their family members, because I learned a lot from him when we used to travel with all this instrumentation. From Bangalore to Himachal Pradesh, the land of gods, that is near Kulu Manali, that place, large project, where we were there for 10-15 days, traveling for 5 days one way on our Tata Sumo at that time with all this instrumentation. And C.N. Nagaraj, late C.N. Nagaraj sir, so he is there with the land. A great tribute to him while showing this. Now here I would like to take only 1 minute before closing this. Although I am a mining engineer, core group, I want to do a lot of mining, but at the same time, considering the latest trends, I say that we should stop our coal mining. When I say this may be taken in a negative way, right? But ultimately stopping only for the purpose of generating for the thermal energy, right? 70% of whatever we are producing, rock coal, is for the thermal energy. Now we should work on different alternatives, whether I need not tell you, hydroelectric and other things, where we should almost limit ourselves and take this geothermal energy through underground coal gasification and all, where some of our seniors of KSM, School of Mines from Australia, C. Lakshmana Garu, and from Banaras Hindu University, from Lulia University, C. Uday Kumar Garu, they have worked a lot from Sweden and other places. Now we can do a lot of things. And with this, I conclude saying that we should try our best to utilize the modern trends of whatever, ICT, computer science, electronics instrumentation, and further more meticulous efforts are required. And transdisciplinary model of applications of rock engineering to the mining research is required. And there comes a $1 billion question. Those who are the leaders in that, whether it is the research or academic institutions, the proper understanding of these industrial problems is very much required. There's a $1 billion question. We should inculcate that habit in the future generations, either by different committees or the future selections, whatever it is. Next, please. Last but one, I think. No, so now with a very pathetic, sympathetic view, I would like to tell you that most of our softwares, application tools are imported, even now. But now we should develop ourselves. Here I can tell you with a great tribute and thankfulness, gratefulness to our Banaras Hindu University, where I did my MTech and PhD, our Professor B. Vidar Saab and Professor D.P. Singh Saab and Professor B.K. Srivastav Saab, who tried to, instead of utilizing others imported software, they should write the code, finite element code and all. This is what is very much required. I take it as a privilege to say that let us develop that habits in the rock engineering. Still, India is a starter in developing these technologies. So let us, of course, we are developed, and for rock engineering, let us make it self-sustainable and self-dependent. This is what just I wanted to tell you. And once again, I say, take care of COVID-19. And if there are any queries, now you can go to the last slide of telling thanks from my side. And any queries, if not now, if there is a time, we can discuss, of course. Otherwise, my email is jayanthu@gmail.com or yahoo.com or @nitrkl.ac.in. My email is as simple as me. And then WhatsApp group or whatever, phone 99